Hello and welcome back, everybody, to this Intel Extreme Masters Toronto qualifier. We only have 3 games left to find out who will be in second place in this qualifier, who will take the second ticket, the plane ticket to Canada, of course, to represent within the European qualifier. Yep. And I have not left you unmuted, muted,
nope,
or messed up the game sounds yet.
Yeah, that's very well done.
No mistakes at all. I've been killing the soundboard today because usually Kolaris is the man. You've been supporting me doing the observing as well. And to be honest,
I give my best. Yeah.
There is no difference between you and Kolaris. It's fine.
I hope that's a compliment.
That's a super compliment. I would not, on stream, take the mickey out of him like that.
No, I know.
It was a super compliment. But yeah, our first game here of the 3 remaining is Golden versus Hyun to then play MMA, to then play Yoda. Those are the 3 steps remaining. So we have a couple of good games coming your way. First is Zerg versus Zerg, a la Rochi versus Rochi. And up here to the top left, of course, sponsored by Roccat, it's Hyun, who is a very, very good player. Been around for a long time. And then, of course, down here with the blue Overlord, it is Golden, as the blue Zerg played down this bottom right-hand side. That was really fancy of you, Hazuobs.
Thank you.
Yeah, both players been around since almost the beginning. I say almost the beginning because Hyun was a little bit of a later addition to StarCraft 2 than most. He joined maybe a year or 2 in, I think maybe a year and a half in to the game around 2011. Golden here from the start.
And I think Golden stopped for a while, right? Didn't he retire for, I don't know, half a year or something?
In a funny spin of events. He thought he had to go to the military, so he said, all right, bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Left at that Red Bull event late last year.
Yeah.
To then find out that he was mistaken and read the letter wrong or something and wasn't actually needed to enroll for another year. So he unretired to come back for 1 more year. And this, of course, is his last year in StarCraft before going to the military.
Okay, I didn't know. That's
He needs to go in December this year.
Oh.
So he's got one last hurrah this year.
He will live in Germany till December and then go to the military most likely.
Korea, yes. And then maybe we'll see him again in the future in a couple of years' time.
Yeah.
Is it 18 months, I think, the Koreans have to do? I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah.
It might be even 2 years. It's quite long.
I thought it's 2 years, but maybe they changed it a bit later.
Yeah, it's quite long.
All right, so ZvZ, I'm not a big fan of this matchup.
Funny you say that. Would never have guessed.
Lots of roaches against lots of roaches.
Some with burrow, some without sometimes.
Both should get burrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? And burrow movement if you get so many roaches.
Yeah.
It's like getting stalkers without blink.
Yeah. That's something we should definitely see if we get to the later stages of this. But with the 2 opening build orders, you see Golden play a little bit more cautious. Obviously, spawn and pull first before the hatchery. If there was an early attack coming, he'd be more prepared with an earlier queen and earlier Zerglings. But his opponent here, Hyun, doesn't give a crap.
Nope.
That's kind of what Hyun is like, and just went hatchery first anyway, followed by a spawn and pull quite close after it. But the most notable thing, despite the 2 difference in the build orders, is the gases, which is quite different right now. Oh!
He tries to snipe the Overlord.
Yeah, because once you see a hatchery first, you know you've got time before the queen comes out to look at his gases to know what he's going to do. And yeah.
And no need for the Evo chamber anymore, so and the lower routing time for the spores, so they are very deadly against Overlords.
Really, really nice. I'm surprised we haven't seen this more often because this common Overlord scout for the gases is common all the time. You see it all the time. Oh, this is dead, man. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Nice move. Very nice move. Very nice
Easy win. Nothing can go wrong from here.
I'm going to do that every time now.
Oh, wait, there are Zerglings in the natural. Ah, good control on the drone. Did he lose one? No.
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Well, now the Spore Crawl is positioned fantastically for defense reasons.
Yeah.
In case another
If another Overlord.
He's like, in case there's one there, you're dead. Gasless from both players, though. And actually, Hyun gets in with a Ling, despite his Overlord not being able to. He gets in with his Ling and sees not got gas. So we're going to see a greedy style. Like, we could even see a third base coming really fast.
With lots of queens, right?
Yeah,
like
queens, mineral only.
Yeah.
The third base can come in pretty fast if... I mean, more so from Hyun because he was the guy who scouted the gas the most recent.
They both don't have speed or any banelings, so third hatchery should be fairly safe. Hyun's queens are pushing out. He's looking for the Overlord, but the Overlord is flying towards the third, so won't find it.
He may catch one here, though, look.
But that's very far out.
It is far.
Ah, but it's gasless, right? So speed links are not a threat.
Yeah.
And he will find it, and he will get it for sure.
Yeah.
Overlord is even flying towards him, so.
Yeah. Nice. That's 2 Overlords really fast in this game.
Throw in the darts into the balloon.
Yeah. And there is the fast third coming out from Hyun. He actually uses a retaliation to Golden's third, which has been spotted.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 Overlord losses already.
Yep.
This is a classic. Actually, out of all the players that made it to this stage, Hyun is the only representative from WCS America. And it is a classic Europe versus America fight between these guys right now. Golden representing the Europe boys, whereas Hyun obviously representing America.
That's unfair. Hyun won the WCS America. we need MC.
We have MMA still.
Yes.
If Hyun goes through Golden, MMA is
You're
next.
right. MMA is still there. Oh, he gets one Overlord down here as well. Supply blocks him a little bit, not too much, because 5 more Overlords on the way. Speed. While Golden decided to get the lair before any kind of
faster roach speed, faster +1 attack here. I actually quite like this from Golden. Obviously, Zerglin speed is always good to have, but he has aggressive potentials as soon as the roach speed is ready and +1 attack's ready. He actually has a lot of good opportunities for fights that Hyun can't necessarily take.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But 1-1 upgrade is pretty sick from Hyun over just +1 attack.
There we go. Yeah.
But the advantage with getting speed here, 20 odd lings or so.
You think he can cancel the third with it?
If he does, well, he's going to try it, yeah. If he does get a cancel, which I think he might be able to.
Yeah, 22.
It's really big if he gets his cancel. And I think this is a really smart move considering his creep spread, the lack of Overlords around.
But 8 roaches are in production already, so... and
he might just be able to ignore them. I'm not sure if they'll be there in time.
They are rallying towards the natural, the roaches. They are gathering in this hole, so the Zerglings can't run by. And Hyun is going for run by for a second, but then he realizes there's no way to get in, so he will go to the drones.
Yeah, doesn't think he can get the hatch.
Only one drone died. He could have focus fire a little bit better. There we go.
Oh, big wraparound here. And these roaches are dying pretty fast here. They're quite low in health. A couple of transfuses.
I think that was not worth for Hyun, right? Oh, maybe if he gets the queens, he gets one of them.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Especially because Golden isn't mining properly from that third or wasn't mining from that third.
Okay, yeah.
So I think it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, wow, he even has the gas on the third already, Hyun, that is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's lacking one in the, or both in the main base, but his saturation at the third is already perfect. While Golden is still lacking only 8 drones, and he's building more roaches. 8 more, so...
Definitely going to move out with this roach speed shortly. It's much, much faster than his opponents, who got Zerglin speed. But as you can see, Hyun is on the way, but 1-1, yeah. And may have even more roaches.
Yeah, he will have 1-1 and probably more, or at least the same count of roaches. It's 11 against 25. Probably 25 is the moment where Golden wants to move out. Oops, sorry. There we go. 30 roaches almost. And Hyun will build nothing but roaches from now on when he spots them. And he does with his overlords, of course. So
we'll see if he can defend this. He's going to pull queens here, as his numbers aren't quite the same. He's got a nice counterattack available. There's like 5 lings to the third, but
roaches
Golden ready. Yeah, very nice from Golden here. So Hyun a little bit lower on numbers, but he does have position.
And the upgrades.
And the upgrades, and also the closer reinforcements. And the queens for transfuses. So definitely a couple of things working in his favor here with this fight. And he should be okay here. He should be fine.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Golden has to be careful because once speed is finished for Hyun, he might be able to chase the army. He gets a lot of...
Oh, man.
What is Golden...
He's got to be careful here. He's losing a lot. Roach speed is now done for Hyun.
Oh, wow. He will get like 2 more roaches probably. There's one more second one. He might get... Actually, he could get every single roach here. Golden is trying to fight. Did Golden go all in with this? Only 52 drones, so... He's behind 8 by now. Yeah,
if he continues like this, it is pushing him to an all-in sort of manner here. The lings actually come back around to that third, by the way. Those 5 lings came from the Xel'Naga towards the queen, and great defense there.
Kill the queen! No, they can't.
Yeah, great defense from both sides.
So where are we? 60 drones for Hyun, almost 56 for Golden. He gets 2 more, so he's very close to 60 as well. It's actually pretty even in the drone count, and the upgrade-wise, they both... Yeah, +2 is for both on the way. Burrow is on the research for Golden right now. So he will be the one with burrow movement probably soon. Well, once he gets the gas,
Yeah.
he's very short on gas right now.
But because of the way this is played out, and with Hyun taking that fight, great to contaminate, by the way, on that evolution chip to slow that down. After Hyun won that fight, he's able to take control of the game a little bit more and actually takes the fourth hatchery a little bit sooner. Both players on 5 gases. 5 gases, 6 gases is when you want to make kind of a maybe Hydra or Infestor or Banelink play, but 5 gases is like optimal for only Roach play.
Okay. So you can smash the SR button.
Yep, just S and R's, man. S and R.
Okay, so this Overseer should die to the Queen. Golden is running around with his roaches. He's waiting for his crucial upgrade, which the burrow movement. Oh, actually, it survived. Which is the burrow movement and the +2, of course. No! Oh. These spores, man. They.
Hyun's spores. 2 kills on that.
Yeah.
All right, so +2 attack about to complete now for Hyun, and does have a slight advantage after that contaminate. So can take a good fight if he finds a good fight to take, which is the most important part here. And he does see quite a lot with his vision.
Yeah, he saw the whole army, so he knows exactly where to walk. But as we saw before, if the defensive Zerg gets in a good position, it's hard to kill him. But Hyun is ahead in supply a little bit.
But if he goes back up this ramp and misses the fight, he could just snipe that hatch with one. Oh, whoa! Roach headbutt! And it is +2 attack for both players here, but Hyun is fighting into a defending player, so the reinforcements are going to come faster. The Roach count very similar by the looks of it. Hard to call the difference between them. Very, very similar. More Roaches come first for Hyun, surprisingly, when it should definitely be coming from Golden. He has Burrow, so he can actually duck down, heal, and poke back up again if he wants to try that. And with reinforcements coming in, he is starting to level up the battlefield for the time being.
Yeah, it seems like Golden is actually fighting back, but there are so many Roaches in production for Hyun. They are not in production, they just finished. They are walking across the map. We can see the line on the minimap here. And with the reinforcement, I think he might be able to... actually, the 4th was cancelled already.
Yeah, that's
nice.
What
I just wanted to say.
Big part.
Yeah.
That's a big part of this. He did take position that was behind the fight, so he was able to get that. And that is good, because that's not just potential income. It's more so production. It's a production facility.
Yeah, that's what I just saw. The Queen is just injecting on the 4th. There are no drones mining. And he did see that they... Of course, you can see that they have burrow movement, because they are a little bit more shiny than normal Roaches.
And that's the way that Golden can get back into this. These Roaches up to the top here, 5 Roaches burrowing around if they get to the Queen, the drones or whatever. Definitely good for him. But right now, he's not been able to use that properly because Hyun just goes in again with his Roaches. And he has the numbers, especially because some are on the other side of the map here. And as cool as it is to get these burrow movements down, you need to do it when you can hold your own position back at home. And
yeah, look at the supply. It's 170 against 140. Yeah. And the 4th base as well, adding the supply. And Hyun is also getting +2 armor. He started it a while ago, but he will just finish the game before. GG. Hyun takes the first map. Very dominant performance by him.
That ZvZ experience of yours. You got your Roaches, you got your burrow and the movement.
Yeah. And then you headbang the Roaches into each other.
That was a classic.
They move for a while, and then you measure like,
I can do it.
Do I have enough, or should I retreat?
And that was a classic Roach versus Roach thing, where you both click behind your opponent's army to get right up close, and then you click attack move, and then you just goes, and then it begins, and the Roach battle begins.
But yeah, I think overall Hyun's macro was a little bit better. Like the he got a bit more reinforcements. Of course, the fourth base was up. His upgrades were a little bit earlier. That made the difference. That's how it is in mirror matchups. Like small things can really make the change in the big fights.
All right, well, the next map here between these two, obviously the winner here going up against MMA, is going to be Catalina.
Yep.
Which is actually plays out a little bit differently. It's a little bit more defensive, the way that the ramp is. Like, it's 2 force fields for Protoss. It's easier to wall off with structures and queens as Zerg, so you can see quite greedy play. Sometimes even
saw greedy play already, right? That was very greedy by both, no?
Yeah, you could see similar again here.
Okay,
but that kind of greedy play on this map isn't as common because it's a lot bigger of a ramp and stuff, but it did play out here for some reason.
Yeah, because both were going for the same stuff, so
it just played out.
No one had aggressive timing.
But this one could be, similar, unless someone wants to try to punish the other player from potentially thinking about being greedy, where we see 9 pool or 10 pool 9 gas or something like this.
I wonder if we will see Mutalisks on this map, because there's plenty of airspace to fly around, but usually it's just in ZvZ, from what I saw, you get like 7 Mutas or something to gain map control, and then you switch to the Roach style anyways, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Because you can extract more value from those Mutalisks than they cost, that puts you in the lead, like Overlord kills,
Yeah,
drone
makes
kills,
sense.
maybe an Extractor kill,
Yeah.
and then you can slow him down, you know, far enough for you to catch up.
That's huge if you get an Extractor, because the bounces will also kill
Yeah.
a few drones, most likely.
Same kind of theory like Phoenix in PvP, right? You can
Yeah.
get enough value from them to put you in the lead to
That's true.
be good enough.
All right. I think all the players are in, the casters as well. Match history has been set. Of course, the players want that game privacy, so if it's going to be 1-1, no one wants to see what happened before, like the build order-wise,
Yeah.
right? You have to hide your strategies. Also for the upcoming best of threes, because this is the loser bracket, so the winner has to keep playing. It's not over yet.
Winner against MMA, and then the winner of that series versus MMA goes up against Yoda. So we have a couple of Terran players left. Unfortunately, no Protoss.
Well, the Protoss already qualified. That's how it is nowadays, right?
It is. It is. They definitely wouldn't have already been out all the way. They definitely would have qualified. Okay, ready for map number 2 between these two players. As over here to the left-hand side is Golden, as the Blue Zerk, playing for Team Alien Invasion. And then just roughly, what, 15 miles away? 10? Duisburg and Dusseldorf, really close places.
It's very close. Yeah, yes.
10, 15 miles away. Down here in the bottom is Hyun.
It's more than 10, but yeah.
Oh, okay, 15 plus, but not more than 20.
I don't know. We will get a tweet about that.
I think it's close.
It is close, yes.
It's
close. It is close.
10 pool from Golden.
I will
Balls
click
to
on
the
it.
wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny, you were right about it. You said there's a high chance on this map that someone will go for a 9 or 10 pool, and that's what we see. And it will be 15 hedge once more. I'm pretty sure he might still drop down the pool before, but
if he does, he's in brilliant shape.
it's
but
Hyun, man. He will go for 15 hedge.
yeah, most likely.
But I heard that sometimes, like, I think you can defend the 15 hedge against the 10 pool.
Yeah, this. Yes, you can.
Like, you
I'll
don't?
just cut to the chase.
Okay.
It's all. It comes down to micro. It's not like an instant win. There is no
okay.
real instant win with this, but
All right.
it is a big opportunity to win.
Oh, but this is full all in, right? Takes the gas.
Yeah, they're still slow banelings.
Slow banelings
Yeah.
with speedlings or just
Without.
Okay.
Slow links with.
Oh wow. Yeah, he's only
banelings.
on 10 drones and he won't build any additional, right?
no.
Yeah.
So it does. You have to have pretty perfect micro when it comes to this.
And he gets a little bit lucky because this overlord is flying. The first overlord is flying to the wrong position, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So the second one might even miss the Zerglings because
the funny thing is, in these positions as Golden, you usually scout down to the bottom right first and not north, and that's just so you can get to the natural faster to see if he's there or not.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
But I don't know why he's chosen to go north, and that's actually.
But he will walk towards the middle and then to the
Yeah.
bottom because
So it's not as big as it could be, but yeah.
unless he decides to walk north now, but no, he's not.
Yeah.
And the overlord of Hyun will miss the Zerglings.
Yes, it will.
So
and he did
no-
get the spawn and pull down, but
No preparation time.
you need like 2, 3 spines down with this. Obviously, Queen straight away from the main base. The naturals are goner. You need to defend the main.
He gets 4 more Zerglings, six Zerglings and a Queen.
I would
Yeah.
think you need spines with this. It's going to be very difficult to do it
But the
without
Baneling
spines.
nest is a bit late. Golden mistimed it a little bit. He wanted to morph the Banelings already. There we go. And the drones are coming. They will drone drill through the Banelings.
Yeah, they get a wraparound on these lings. That's a pretty good start to the fight. He gets a couple of lings for free then.
Oh,
He's
wow.
even getting one of the banelings cancelled there.
Oh, it's so close. Okay.
Oh, beautiful timing
Yeah.
there. Just-
He kept an eye on the timer and knew exactly the build time of the Banelings.
This is a pretty good defense so far, to be honest.
Oh, the Baneling got stuck.
Oh,
It's still
he
alive,
could have
though.
killed those lings.
Still alive. The Queen is out.
Oh.
You better blow up now, Baneling. Okay, there we go. Two Zerglings for 1 Baneling.
Yeah, more lings coming across, though, but all these drones and Queen is enough to defend against these right now. He's going to take the bottom ground. Spine's coming down. If he holds his bottom ground...
GG, wow. He got
Yeah.
GG's. Yeah, well done by Hyun.
Yeah, really good hold there. I love the drone pull-off straight away.
Yeah.
And he made it look a lot easier than these type of games can be sometimes.
It looked like the Baneling nest was mistimed by like 4 seconds or something because the
Yeah.
Zerglings were
On
hugging
top
the
of
wall already and really wanted to become Banelings, but they couldn't, so they had to walk back towards the ramp. And being on the ramp is perfect for drone drill, right? Because you slide down and they have to walk over the ramp. So you got the perfect surround there. That
Yeah.
was a little bit unlucky for Golden, I'd say, that he picked this this location to morph the Banelings, but yeah, very well done by Hyun.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
perfect
that was
reaction.
fast. That was...
Yep.
done. Like,
Yeah. We can
yeah, that was. I felt like when the game started, someone put the microwave on for like 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden it was like, bing, game over.
Yeah.
That was fast. And unfortunately, that is Golden.
So dropping
Eliminated.
out, yeah.
Very fast there.
Still a good.
It hasn't quite sunk in that he's been eliminated right now because
Yeah.
that was too fast. I
That's true.
was like, okay, bye. Sorry.
He still had a decent run overall. I mean,
Yeah.
he defeated Patience. He won against Soccer. Then he lost to MMA. No, sorry, to Yoda.
And then dropped down to lose versus Hyun, unfortunately. But it's unfortunate to lose Golden at this part, but we now have 3 players remaining. And we are going to have a pretty cool match between MMA, who is, of course, the European big dog left in this, versus Hyun, who, of course, is also a big champion over in America.
So 2 Terrans and 1 Zerg is left. 1 Protoss is already qualified. And we do have 1 Terran from the Canadian qualifier, right?
That's right. Massa is
Okay.
through.
So there might be a second one joining him today.
There might be, unless Hyun is going to go on, Hyun-stoppable mode and go all the way through. We'll have to find out. The veto process is going to begin shortly. We'll be right back in a couple of moments with Hyun versus MMA.